At this point, I still don't understand how George Pickens is still even a receiver on the Pittsburgh Steelers, especially how the franchise run. Like, listen, I hate the Steelers. I do. I absolutely despise them with every bit of my soul. But they are a well-ran organization. They have really good owner, really good coaching. They have a really good, well-rounded organization. Which, again, it's funny because they deal with these, like, just absolute quack jobs of receivers. Antonio Brown, now George Pickens, and so on. But I don't understand why, because, like, this is an organization that isn't like it's the Cleveland Brownies, where they're an absolute quack organization. This is actually, like, a very professional, top-tier organization. But it's these quack jobs that work for them, which is hilarious. So, listen, I think we all enjoyed last night's game. Well, see, I enjoyed it, but at the same time I didn't because I wanted the game to be an awful game just so that the Ratbirds also had the pain of the game. But the Ratbirds instead got to enjoy the whole game, which kind of awful. Anyway, though, the Squealers looked freaking horrendous. Like, I thought they looked bad against us. They looked even worse against the Ravens. And listen, at the end of the day, I am all for the downfall and the absolute destruction of this piss-colored team. I am all for it. But George Pickens said this after the game, and I have to just talk about it. He said, have you seen growth in the Pittsburgh Steelers offense over the last 3 years? Obviously, been there for 3 years now. And he said, yeah, seeing growth, 100%. But let me just play the audio. I'm just going to play the audio clip of this.
George, you've been with this offense now for 3 years. Have you seen signs of growth, and how much more does this team still need to grow offensively?
Yeah, I've seen signs of growth for sure. From past, the first year I've been here, just way more growth for sure.
George, does that make you optimistic going forward?
Nah.
I have never seen a interview go so sour so quick. Have you seen signs of growth? Yeah, definitely. 100%. This offense is better than when I first got here. So, like, are you excited about the future? Do you think the future is going to be good? Nah. Future's going to be crap. Like, I've seen this offense get better, and it's still absolutely dog water. It went from absolute dog water to crazy absolute dog water. I love the downfall of this team. I do. And again, I know they made the playoffs, man. You guys did it. But, like, is it really making the playoffs if you haven't won a playoff game and now going to be 10 years? Like, is that really you made? I mean, yeah, you made the playoffs. I give you credit, you did. But it's going to be now 10 years where you made the playoffs and you're one and done. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things where listen, like, I hate this team, but I have a lot of Steelers fans that watch this channel. I have a lot of Steelers fans that support this channel. They watch the content, they comment. I got live stream. We got a couple Steelers fans that watch every live stream. And at the end of the day, I also hear what they say. Like, obviously, yes, I give my opinion, and there's always going to be bias against your team. But at the end of the day, I hear you guys tell me what you say. And I've heard your defensive coordinator is like Matt Canada, but for defense, and he needs to be fired. Which he still isn't fired, and he's still on your team. The offense is clearly not clicking. Justin Fields isn't clicking, and neither is Russell Wilson. And it's one of those things where it's like, you look forward, right? And you got Cleveland. And right now, Cleveland's an absolute shit show, right? They have nothing to look forward to. Sean Watson's going to be out for another year. DTR experience didn't work out. They don't really have a quarterback. And this upcoming draft class, they might not even get a quarterback because it's not really the greatest quarterback class. And then you got... So Cleveland's a shit show. Baltimore, obviously, they got their running back playing quarterback, which last night really showed how much Lamar Jackson is just freaking a running back. He's not a quarterback. Beside the point, he's hurt now because he ran like crazy last night, and now he got hurt last night. So now Lamar Jackson's hurt. I think he'll be fine moving forward, but now he's messed up. It's a never-ending struggle of that. And then you got Pittsburgh, who they're not getting a franchise quarterback this year. And I don't know if they're going to go with another year of Russell Wilson or try to get somebody else. Like, they're in a crap show. How did the Bengals end up being the only team with a franchise quarterback? I mean, yeah, Baltimore has a franchise running back, but that's, I guess, good for them. But for us, like, this is why I am very ecstatic and very excited for our future. Unlike George Pickens here, I'm actually optimistic moving forward because I'm very excited about what our future will hold. But, and again, listen, I know the Steelers in the end, they're going to go to the playoffs, okay? They're going to be one and done for the next God knows how long. And they're going to forever be in this endless cycle of, we're almost there, we didn't get there, we got there, we're one and done, we're back, we're done, we're back. And hey, I've heard a lot of Steelers fans, and you guys do not seem happy with the one and done cycle, which I get it. Hey, it is what it is, though. Yesterday's playoffs were freaking insane. If you watch them, we had the Chargers lose to the Texans when they had that game. In every way possible, they should have won that game. We had, obviously, the Ravens beat the Steelers. It's one of those situations where it's like, everything that we expected to happen, I think we all expected happened. Still absolute crazy. All I care about, though, is someone beating the Chiefs. And at the end of the day, the Steelers were not going to beat the Chiefs no matter what. Today we got Broncos versus Bills. The good thing is Broncos and Bills, both of those teams I think can beat the Chiefs. Even with the starters in, I think the Broncos, they should have beat the Chiefs the first time and put in for a blocked field goal. So that does give me some glimmer of hope and happiness that at least someone, I think right now the Ravens could beat the Chiefs, the Broncos could beat the Chiefs, the Bills could beat the Chiefs. The Texans are a sneaky team though. I could see the Texans having a stupid game because they're a team where like the Chiefs will go into it and think that they're like, oh yeah, they're going to destroy them or they have the control of them. And then like the Texans will be a sneaky team and will beat them, which would be beautiful. But then my perspective is after the Chiefs, I want the Ravens beat. So, which is, yeah. Fun. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, though. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.